Ooh, it's working. Oh my god. I think hell froze over. Oh my god. Hell froze over. I can't believe it's actually working again. This is awesome. I'd have to fight with this thing and yell at it. It's just working. Life is good. Hey, what's up, Avery? What's going on, dude? What's up, buddy? All right. Let's see what we got going on. Hey, what's up, Isabel? Oh yeah, I made this. Here we go. It's been a while since I've seen this. Avery, when you going, Ooh. Oh, on my wrist. I must have did something to my wrist tonight. Maybe I dislocated it or something. Yeah, I was moving pinball machines earlier because I'm moving in 2 weeks. Breaking them down, and all of a sudden my wrist started killing me. Oh. I guess this is more of a... Then I gotta move pinball machines upstate. God damn. This is gonna suck. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm going to Six Flags. Hey, what's up, Cody? I got so much stuff I gotta do to get ready for the closing on this house and buy a house all the same day to move. It's gonna be crazy as hell. So, let me tell you, it's Hey, Isabel, did you hear about Top Pop? The last day of the show is August 18th. But yeah, so yeah, tomorrow the septic gets drained out. The Saturday before I move, I gotta load the moving truck. And then the 19th, which is a Monday, is the closing. And then I gotta move. Oh man. And I thought I had movers, and now I don't. I gotta do it all. Oh man. It's gonna suck. But I'll live. This is a long ride, and I like it. I know a few employees that work at SF. Like, I know Dan. I know Brandon Allen. Obviously, Jen McGrath, Pete, Kyle Michael. And I've met a bunch of employees that like watch this channel, and then they recognize me from the channel and Facebook and all that. I don't know a lot by name, but I know quite a few of them, which is awesome. You know, it's kind of like you when you go the park and people are like, hey, I watch your channel, da, da, da. You know, same thing. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling that people. I know you know the feeling, Avery. You love that feeling when people recognize you, even if it's just one person, just for the fact that somebody recognizes for what you do. And it's a really cool feeling. Like, I like that feeling, just somebody appreciates it, even if it's only one person. But, you know, Dan's a good guy. I have no problems with Dan. Actually, I don't have a problem with anybody at SFNE. I have no, you know, I enjoy all the people that I get to meet. Let's see. Oh, this is the other one. Yeah, this is my 300 foot tall, over 300 foot tall wood coaster I built. No, I've never heard of Spandex Guy. Hey, Jay. Nope, this is the first time I'm hearing about Spandex Guy. I remember back when, at Six Flags New England, I don't know if anybody's ever seen him, but there was a guy that always wore a Superman cape. He was always dressed like Superman when he was at the park. And I used to see him all the time. I haven't seen that guy forever. I don't know if anything happened to him or he just stopped going or never bothered anybody. But he used to dress like Superman. I don't know if they told him to stop wearing a costume. I don't know. But I remember. Well, that's cool. I always like when there's somebody that's really enthusiastic like that goes and just has fun and does his thing. It's kind of like me. I try to stay low key. You know, I try not to make, you know, I try not to be like, oh, you know, kind of lively. And you think, Jay, I think Marcus watching. Hi, Kitty. What are you doing, Kitty? You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi. My name is Muffin. Say hi. Ooh. Ooh, you're purring. You're a happy kitty right now. Hey, Marcus, what's up? What other rides have I built? There's so many rides that I've built that I don't remember the rides. Oh, hey, Marcus, look. The worker broke the ride. Jesus. Look at all this trash. Disgusting. I need to get a staff guy to fix my ride. There you go, fix my ride. And then I need to get a bunch of trash people to pick up my trash. Oh yeah, I guess people don't like to. What am I doing? That's what I think of that. I guess we gotta be like Cedar Point and just put like trash bins like this. Some over here. Gonna put some trash cans everywhere. Yeah, Fairtown, the Fairtown video gets crazy. Yeah, stand-up coasters, they're not my friends. I don't really dig stand-up coasters. Come on, close the gate. My problem with stand-up coasters is because I'm so short, it really affects me. Yeah, I don't know exactly where you stop, but it keeps getting more graphic and more graphic as it goes on. It's definitely quite... It's probably the most craziest haunt that I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot. This is definitely up there, like, crazy. And I was talking to some people the other day, and I was like, you know what's weird? In New England, you know, the New England area between Mass, Vermont, Connecticut, Mass, Rhode Island, you would think because of like the history, like with the witches and the ghosts and all that stuff, that the haunted houses out here would be more crazy, and they're not. They're very tame out here. And if you want like other crazy haunts, you got to go to like Pennsylvania and stuff. Yeah, that article you sent me, Cody, when I was reading it and I saw a water park. I mean, like I said a bunch of times when we do the Grove Show, at the end of the day, that park is going to gear their attractions towards their clientele, and the water park is really where it's at. And you know, they still. I don't think they're going to get rid of the park itself. I just think you might see some of the rides go away for them to get the add more water park. I don't know how much land they have. I don't know how much they can expand. You know, so it's. But I feel at the end of the day, that's really their what I call their bread and butter is the water park, which is kind of weird. It's like I know everybody's different. Me, when I go, water park is like my second option. It's not my first. You know, if it's a park I've never been to, even if it's hot, I'm still going in the park because I want to ride the rides. If I've been to that park a bunch of times, I might split my day, do some water park, do some regular park. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend all day in the water park, but I'm going to spend some time in it, and you know, so on and so forth. But so yeah, so if they own all that land, then they can make it bigger. But hopefully they do something. It's just you're just not going to see crazy attractions there, which kind of sucks because I mean I get it with like with their clientele and I get like how that park is. It doesn't have the DC theming. It doesn't have the Looney Tunes, which is nice. I would just like to see them expand, grow, and see where they can go. And if you're going to get yeah, what's Marcus's prediction? What do you think we're going to get, Marcus? Let me know. I mean, what do you think you guys are going to get over there at Fiesta? I want to know. Because I think I said something like water park or something. Which is probably going to be way off the mark. No, it's not. Based on that map that came out today that I saw him put out, the areas in red, there's not that ride is not in the area. It's not nobody in the red on the West Coast and mid doesn't have that ride. So it might be a ride that's on the East Coast. Yeah, that's what I think is going on there. So, I mean, unless he doesn't realize that. It's going to be a while before Six Flags works with Gerstlauer. They're going to repair that working relationship. Which is a shame. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, that was a tragic accident. It happened. There's nothing really you could do about it. You know, so I know there's still hard feelings between the two companies. So it's going to be a little, they're going to have to kind of let some years pass before they can go back and decide to work together again. It's a shame because Gerstlauer's got some good rides. And it sucks that it's like that, but we'll see what happens in the future. All right, so what do I want to build today? What do we want to build? As you can see, I got 2 wood coasters. I got a launch. I got a Goliath. Oh no, what did my cat do up there? Oh yeah, I got this riding. What is this one? Is this ride broken or something? Or nobody riding it? All right, so I got that one. We can make a custom boomerang. Oh yeah, I forgot I had land over here. Yeah, it seems like Fiesta, Texas is like the new like testing ground. Is what it seems. Yeah, that's not good. Let's go a little shorter. 208 feet. Yeah, you guys get to do a lot of the cool you know, you guys get a lot of the cool new stuff. See how that goes. Let's see what happens. Are they gonna make it? Yeah, New England doesn't get really much of any experimental stuff, which sucks, but okay. See what other crazy contraptions we can build in this thing. Look at that thing just flipped and broke apart. That's awesome. The demonic knot. I don't know what that's gonna happen. Yeah, but at least Sky Screamers though. they're a cool attraction. I'm okay with clones of that. I enjoy that ride. The Super Loops, those things can eat crap. I'm not a Super Loop fan at all. Not at all. I wonder what's going to make this. Let's get some hang time on that loop. But yeah, it should be interesting to see what all these parks get, because ooh, you're going to make it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now it should make it. All right, let's, oops, I want to go this way. Oh, what did I do? Oops. I hate when I do that. Yeah, that's the bad thing. We're always going to get clones. There's nothing we can do about that. All right, let's see what happens with this thing. Hey, I said do that. I can't. What's going on? All right, let's see what happens. I mean, you have to do thrill attractions. You got to do kid family attractions. I think for a while though, they kind of slept on the family attractions, and they've probably seen their attendance in that department dropping. So they got to start doing something. Great Escape just seems to be nothing but family attractions lately. Yeah, I agree with you on that. There's not that much at those parks for families. It's a shame, really. I mean, I get it. You do have to balance the parks out. I get it. You know? It seems New England is more thrill. I mean, we got Kidzopolis area and we got a Looney Tunes. But other than that, I mean, we got Scramblers, we got a Carousel. You know, there isn't very many family rides. A lot of it's more geared towards thrills. Okay, that's not going to work. You know what's easier with this? Just to toss it and start over. All right. What's up, kitty? Yeah, you got Catwoman's whip, but you still need to be what, 40 inches, 42 inches to ride it? Which I think is a bunch of BS. Let's be honest. And then we're going to do a... No. Hey, let's go for the Gusto. Let's give headaches. Gotta give it the headache. Yeah, I like riding Catwoman's whip when it's kind of like a... All right, let's test it, see what happens. You know, I'll ride it when there's no line. Like, I wouldn't wait for it. But, you know. I definitely wouldn't wait for it. But if there's no line, I'll definitely ride it. Marcus, I think one time when we were together, I think we rode it. I think. Hey, later, Jay. I'll talk to you soon. Jeez, that's crazy. 4 inches of rain in that short period of time? Holy crap. Here we go, headache time. I guess that is a mess. That sucks. Hopefully everybody else is okay. Minus the one dead guy, that sucks. That really sucks, but... Didn't make it. You notice there was no chain on that hill. Oof. Definitely gotta fix something here. Well, it's not really the only place I could put a brake. Maybe that's why they don't put like crazy ass things in here like that, because it's too crazy. Yeah, I guess I'm not doing so good with these custom things. Let's see what happens when it goes backwards. Oh, and ask you to move. Oh, it wants me to start the test. Damn. Oh, excuse me. I'm surprised it rained like that quick. Boy, you guys in that area have been getting hammered the last few years, huh? With floods and fires and... Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy to have that kind of rainfall in that short amount of time. Like, I don't get it. That's quite the insanity, to be honest. Now we'll see what happens when we go backwards. Ooh, the fair's creeping up. Let's see what happens backwards. I'm gonna make it? Son of a... You know what? I suck at this. All I can build is a regular crappy thing. Let's go crazy. What am I looking for? Let's just build a regular all right. Here we go. Let's go like this. Ooh. All right, let's build that like that. Let's do this. Let's go and hey, what's up, Charles? It's definitely too wide. We don't need to be that wide. Nope. Imagine if you would have went to the mountain to go hiking. Wow. Did you hear that there was a storm coming? Because let me tell you, I'm not to scare you or nothing, but I think if you went, I don't think you'd be talking to us right now. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that you would not. I don't think you would. I mean, unless you could have found shelter quick. But I don't. Oh wait, can I go like that? No. Can't. Oh, I can't. That sucks. Oh yeah, this is gonna definitely be a headbanger. Hey. There we go. You're a lucky man. I mean, I'm sure you're not an idiot. Like, if you got stuck in that kind of situation, I know you're not an idiot. You definitely made the right decision not to go. That's for sure. Oops. I know. I think you would have. I think you would have survived unless something catastrophic happened. But still, at least you used your noggin and didn't go. So that's good. Well, no, that's not going to work. It'll make it go like that. Yeah, I forgot. What's the height limit at Great Escape? Yeah, going to Dollywood was probably the smarter decision, I would say. That's my opinion, but I mean, I guess when you go and hike it, you look at the weather probably before venturing out. I mean, I know you go hiking a lot, but let's see if this will make it. I gotta like slow this ride down because it's like crazy when you're looking at all the G forces and stuff. Yeah, maybe Sky Screamers are kind of like out of their realm because of the height restriction. But then again, I don't know. Come on, I want to make it, I guess, bigger. Let's see if this thing can make it. Yeah, I guess so with them storms, man. Good golly, Miss Molly. Is it going to make it? Nope. I don't know if that's going to work or not. But in the meantime, I can smooth this crap out because. I mean, if they put any kind, I think at this point, if they put any attraction in over there, it's going to be pretty popular. I know it sounds like a douchebag thing to say, but they just don't get anything really good. Like we've talked about it, and we know why they won't. And I understand. Not that I'm saying it's right or wrong. I do understand, but what I gotta do. This has gotta go. Because it's gonna need one of those. Whee! I mean, because anytime they put something in, it gets really popular, even if it's just for the year. It drives people in there because they're like, oh my God, there's something new. I mean, everybody's like, oh my God. I want to see what happens if Six Flags ever stops doing a new attraction every year at every park. I'm waiting to see what happens when they stop doing that. Because we all know at some point that's got to happen. Oh yeah, that's not going to make it at all. Nope, but that's okay. I can fix that. Let's see if that works. You know, if they stop doing the new attraction every year thing at some point, and I don't think necessarily means that every park's going to get something every good couple of years, but imagine if they did that, all the enthusiasts would probably lose their mind. Because of they were so used to getting something every year. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, at some point I got to shower, but I got time. I got time. Okay, let's see. Let's just do. That could be maybe interesting. Well, don't you have to get a permit first, or you go straight from driver's ed to a license? I still got to take my kid to go get his permit. He did the driver's ed thing so he can get his permit. Then here in the state, you got to wait 6 months before you get a license. That's what I don't know how it is where you are. Oh, so they can make it look like it's 180 feet up, but it's not really. It's 150. Okay. Oh no, I can't do that because I need more than one. Uh-uh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, you fool. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't had time to take my son. We've been so busy with the house, but my father's gonna take him down there. If they need me, they'll call me because where I work it ain't that far from the DMV. So, yeah, because I got brought up because my kids are at my parents' house right now. You know, helping them out around the house, hanging out with my parents, giving me some, moments to myself. Well, that's cool. Really? Yeah, they probably got some weird, crazy issue with the lift, the motor. Kind of like what Lake Compounds was going. But Lake Compounds has the belt, not the, you know what I mean? The old school belt versus, with the chain versus how the other places are. That is the best ride in the park. There's not many great rides in that park. So to have one that keeps doing it, that sucks. I mean, they got some good rides. What am I talking about? But not really like as good as Comet rides, I would say. Man, Steaming Demons, a steaming pile of doo doo. Basically, I built a steaming pile of duty. Yeah, they keep doing improvements on Wildcat. They're always working on it. I think at this point, Lake Compound should have just torn out Wildcat at this point. Wow, look at that. Look at the ratings. Oh my God. I'll take it. I mean, the people that are going to be riding this don't know what they're getting into, but still. Yeah, when I talked to Jerry Brick, he said the amount of money they spent to redo Wildcat, they could have bought a brand new coaster. See, what happened was he fought to keep that ride because of the history of of the ride, the classic, the history of how old it is, and he really fought the corporate company that owns them, with Kennywood and all that. They wanted to rip it out. They were like, no, get a new one, get a new coaster, put it in that spot. And they were like, nah, I want to keep it because of the history behind the ride, how classic it is. He really tried to save it, and they put new trains on it. They retract the hell out of it. It's a lot. Yeah, it's not cheap, but you know, Jerry knows they have to reprofile some of the track. No matter what trains they were using, the way that coaster was built back in the day, there wasn't really any bank turns, and that's why you're still getting that banging around a little bit. That's because it's, how do I put it? It's not what do you call it? To make sure that it's running smooth and not like killing you. It needs some reprofile, and I don't know if they're ever gonna do that, because I think at this point the what do you call it? I think at this time I don't think the corporate wants to spend anymore, because Jerry Brick didn't give me a number, but I'm to build Wildcat in its current size is probably what, $5, $6, $7 million, $8 million maybe, somewhere between 4 and 8. I don't know the exact number of what it would cost. They probably could have ripped it down, built a brand new wood, and be okay. They didn't do that, and I'm sure corporate was probably like, "I wish you did," and I'm sure Jerry Brick's probably going, "I wish I did. Now I could have had a brand new coaster that was properly done." Yeah, wood coasters are starting to go away. Nobody really wants to put them in because of the upkeep. When I talked to Jerry a couple of years ago, we were talking about this, and he's like, "Yeah, steel's really expensive right now." He goes, "But in the long run, it's better to buy a steel coaster than it is a wood because of the upkeep." He's like, "Yeah, it might cost me $4, $5, $6 million to build a wood, and it might cost me $10 or $12 million to build a steel, but I'm not going to have to retract that thing." So, I mean, I get it. Eventually, we're going to run into a time period where there's no. Certain parks are going to keep their woodies. Not all, but like the only companies I see, parks that I see keeping their woodies before removing them are going to be like Knoebels. Like the little, like Knoebels takes pride in their wood coasters. They really do. They're always retracking them. They're always maintaining them. So I don't fear Knoebels getting rid of like the Phoenix, Twister and Flying Turns and etc. I don't fear that at all. I mean, if they get rid of like Twister or something, it's because of the low ridership. I mean, hell, Twister just turned what, 20. And the thing that I love about Knoebels, uh, versus a lot of other parks, is um, Twister was based off of another twisting coaster, but they designed it. They built it themselves. They didn't hire a company. They built it themselves. I think if they're going to get rid of Comet, they're going to put something in its spot that's It might not be the Comet, but I think it's going to be halfway decent. Because I'm sure Six Flags knows that Enlisted mentally challenged, I guess is the politically correct way to say it, I guess. You know, so, but, you know, we've all seen the stupid things that Six Flags has done. You know, it's kind of weird. Like, I laugh when you see some of the rides, and, you know, I applaud any park that just tries something. Case in point, Skyline Attractions. I applaud the innovation, not, you know, not the best rides, but at least they're innovating and trying, and Six Flags willing to roll the dice, let's say. And they're not always a home run, but it's just crazy. And then there's some that are like, you know, like the Skyline Attractions. You know, I don't want, I've said this a million times, I don't want Skyline to go away as a company. I want them just to take what they've done, their current designs, fix them, and just keep innovating, making that ride better. It's going to take time for them to work the kinks out. I get it. You know, so like I said, I totally get it. I understand what, you know, what they got going on. Zippin' Pippin, yep. I mean, I understand a lot of the stuff that's going on, but it's just a shame. Again, it all comes down to profits and all that. That's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. We as Costa fans, you know, we get pissed off. We want what's best for the parks that we go to. We always want the best of the best. Not that we can always have the best of the best, but all right. I think we can open this to the public. Yeah, I don't know what Skyline's issue is. I mean, I agree that they should be doing something because they're new in the game, so to speak, with their own products. I mean, look, RMC's had problems; they still do, but they get the kinks worked out. You know, over time. You know, things need time to work out. It's not like it's gonna happen overnight. Even I understand that. I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. That's why I said I don't want to. I don't ever want to see them go away. I just want them to perfect what they have, and you know, and just work on it. So that way they can make a better product. What's the matter, kitty? What? What's the matter? Well, you just want to come hang out? That's fine. That's all I want. I just want to make a better product. Yeah, I mean, let's face it. The Skyline Attractions are just newer versions of a looper. Let Lawson take care of the loopers, and they can work on something else. You know, until they can get their, you know, until they can get their stuff, you know, their ducks in a row and all that. You know, let them get whatever it is they got to do to get it to work, and you know. I guess I gotta fix the terrain here. Oh wait, you can just... Good enough. Good enough, jolly old mate. I mean, the last thing anybody wants is any company to go, you know, out of business. That's the last thing anybody should want. Everybody might be like, oh, they're junk. Well, let them work their kinks out. Let them do their thing. Eventually they're gonna get it. Eventually. It's just gonna take some time. And then they'll get, eventually everything will fire on all cylinders. It just takes time. I mean, I'm sure when B&M and Intamin first came out, it was a lot of crap. Trying to get it right. Oops. Okay, that works. Okay. Open. Let's get a path. There we go. Yeah, RMC should be getting into anything they can. Everybody should be getting into anything they can. It's time, it's time that companies started doing something. Then, I mean, I know they probably get a lot of work cut out for them, building all this and that, but I don't think it would hurt them to go do some other avenues. Speaking of which, I need to add some flats because my park is not balanced at all. I don't want that. There we go. And then we're gonna go like that. There we go. Now that can open. And you can open. And life will be good. Yeah, I mean, they got that, what do you call it? The launch with the horse there, like they got at Coney Island. I dig that coaster. I know somebody should pick up the Schwarzkopf designs and build those. I mean, Schwarzkopf's, I mean, they could probably, like, fix some stuff up, make it a little better now than it was, but... Oh, can't put it up there. What about on there? No. Where the hell? Oh. There we go. Okay. I don't think we need to... I think we can do without going like that. All right. Any load. Open it. All right, now we got some rides. We need some rides. Isn't that the launch one, like the bowl or whatever the hell it is? I think that's what that is. I could be wrong. I know I rode the one at Coney Island in New York. I know I rode that. Steeplechase, whatever the hell they call it over there. Ride's pretty good. I mean, that would be a great fit for Great Escape. It's not huge. It's not that tall. It does pack a little bit of a punch for the family. It's got a decent, I think, 48-inch. That would be cool. Well, I think maybe a non-inversion might cost a bit less than the inversion one. And if they could do that, you know, they could have something going good for itself. I mean, I agree with you guys. It's probably not going to happen, but like I said, never say never. You don't know. I don't know when you guys are ever going to get a brand new coaster. I really don't know the answer to that. It just seems like, it honestly feels like the world is against you guys. I guess it's got to go down more. No? Why? Why won't it do it? Cat, what the hell are you doing? This cat's like digging its claws in me, but laying down. Getting comfortable, I guess. I've got no idea what my cat's doing right now. Start a test. I don't think it's going to work. I mean, I think in due time, something good will happen, but who the hell knows? Yeah, that's definitely not going to make it. There we go. Oh, crap. All right, cool. That works. That works. You know, I think if they're gonna break the 500 mark, it's gonna be Cedar Fair. But the problem is, one, which park is gonna buy it? That's number one. That's number one. Which park would buy it? I mean, and two, is it really necessary for one? I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but I mean, we're starting to hit. You know, I mean, the closest you're gonna get is that Polar Coaster if they ever open that thing to 500 foot. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to that. Number one. Number two, if someone is going to build a 500 foot roller coaster, it's got to be somebody really, and all you're doing is looking to break a record, and I don't really. I don't know. I mean, in today's world, do we really need it? I mean, you have your strata coasters that got the 400, you know, the almost 500 foot. Now, are you gonna try and do another strata coaster? You're gonna, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like just, you know, if you're talking like a straight up legit, with a lift hill and everything, that's. I wouldn't. I couldn't even. I couldn't guess. I don't even know if I'd want to guess. Yeah, we've recently heard and talked about it on the show a few months back. I want to say the scaling back stuff, but the coast is still going to be 500 foot, just like the hotel stuff and all that is kind of taking a back seat, I guess. Right, here's the. But I get it. Yeah, exactly. Height definitely isn't everything. That's for sure. Well, that ain't gonna work. Again, it's all in you know what you want, and I get, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. It's to me, I mean, you're only doing it to break a record, and a lot of people probably aren't gonna ride it. I honestly think it'd be a waste. I know it sounds stupid, but that's true. It's really a waste. Unfortunately, people aren't gonna want to hear it. There's too many. there's too many what I call wussies of the world. They're not going to want to hear it. I mean, would I ride it? Of course. Just there's some flat rides on Planet Coaster called Centrum, Earliest Free Flyer, Kickflip, Swift Drifters, Tri-Storm, and Zozo, and they're all flat ride. Yeah, I mean, I've said that a million times, and I'll say it a million more, of course, that, I mean, look at, like, Chance and New Age Us, and then whatever. There's people that make, you know, old school rides, and they could indeed modernize the rides. Could is the key word. Will they? Probably not. I mean, if you think about it, which it's a stupid excuse. They probably wouldn't do it because they're going to say, well, back in the day, you know, we had these rides, now nobody wants to ride them. I think that's a BS excuse. That's me, but you know, I think if you modernize them for today's world, I think it would be okay. Now, before I add anything else to this, let's see what happens. Hey, what's up, little Scorpion Gaming? Yeah, I totally agree, Charles. All comes down to personal preference. Yeah. I agree with you about Top Thrill over King Dakar all day. Them over the shoulder restraints suck on King Dakar. Spinning coaster. Uh-oh. Is it gonna make it? What happened? I didn't think it was gonna make it right now. Oh, I didn't see what the... Oops. Well, in a sense, the Tourbillons are an updated version of that. That's really an updated version. It pretty much does the same thing, just different a little bit. I mean, right now the Tourbillons are junk. With all them motors and they keep breaking. I know Jerry Brick was going to get one at one point and it was like, nope, too many motors. Because they had the old school Twisters. And they got rid of it. If you remember at Lake Compounds. Just too many motors, so they just junked them. honestly, it's tough to find a really reliable ride these days. There's a lot of, I mean, it's going to happen when you innovate and try new things. But people are trying so many things, it's hard to innovate. And yeah, right. Which sucks. I got hope. It works. I will take it. It's not perfect. Not in the least. But I will take it. Oh, come on. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. Come on. All right. I'm going to have to make it not as wide. No. If I go... Okay, that's good. Jeez, I got things going all over the damn place. This park I've been doing for a while. Probably the last 4 or 5 streams. It's in year 33 on this park. Wait, let me go around. Yep, this is the Cosmic Cow one. Yep. Yes, sir, you are correct. Okay, we'll let it test. I'll do some of my little terrain work here that I like to do. Yep, I'm still on the Cosmic Cow. Oops, wrong way. Which is funny, but I'm still on the Cosmic Cow journey. Let's try and bring this up, make it look a little better. Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Looks cool. Looks a little different. Oh, the Cosmic Cow. Hey, let me go to it. This one over here is the Cosmic Cow. See, it's got all the Cosmic Cow signs and stuff. And a lot of pink fog, and there's candy, and there's just a mismatch of all kinds of crazy stuff going on this ride. We just call them, you know, because Cosmic Cow is the milkshake food stand. See, we got candy. It's just kind of, it's a kiddie ride. The milkshake food stand has its own roller coaster. Up with snow, and look, this is candy and fog, and sometimes there's fire. Not bad for a kiddie coaster. Yeah, a little Scorpion game and was like, hey, do this, that, da, 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 da. How many, it said 18,343 lifetime guests. Now it's got 13,000, 14,000. How about this one? Only 3,000. Is this thing broken or what? It's not broken. What's it waiting for? Christmas? I want to ride this thing. I guess it's just waiting for people. Let him in. It says any load. There we go. We can see what this one's doing. I like to watch people burn. That's why that's like that. Look, oh, lava! They're burning! Oh, this was supposed to be like the last one of the last parks. We made like a volcano park. This is the coaster. This park's volcano. Look at that! It's getting splat. Okay, you're on fire now. You can cool off. They're like toasty. The Rainbow Ride, is that the ones that go like, yeah, and then they go around? Is that what you're talking about, Rainbow Ride? Look at the airtime on that. A lot of these rides, I wish I could really like make and ride. Like this coaster right here, I would ride it, lava and all. I might burn and die, but I would ride it. I could. That gives me an idea, Charles. I gotta write that idea down. You just gave me a great idea. And the ride broke down. This thing keeps breaking down. Reliability. Request refurbishment. Well, there's a guy. He's there. Hippity hoppity. Bippity boppity boo. I notice a lot of my rides break down a lot. Like, look, the reliability is, what's that? Last breakdown was April 13th. Reliability's low. Next inspection in 26 minutes. Months since last refurbishment, 57. How about this? What's the reliability on this puppy? Average. But it's got a good... I think I refurbed that one. Let's see what this piece of junk... A different kind of version of... Look at that! Look at this! Look at this! Reliability high. Look at that. This thing's got a high. That's a bunch of crap. Imagine that. Why? It should tell me why. Like, how's this ride? Reliability is high. How many people rode this thing? 16,000. Oh yeah, is the money thing free? Oh yeah, people aren't gonna ride this other ride because I'm making people pay for it to ride it. $44 people paid for it. Like, I ain't paying that much money to ride that hunk of junk. Nobody wanted to ride that. Nobody wanted to ride that. I don't blame them. Like, I'm not paying for that. I already paid to get in the park. Oh, open. There we go. Did you ever hear about the fake leak for Six Flags last year? Which fake leak? There's always fake leaks every year. It just depends which one. There's always a fake leak. Because people are always trying to get people riled up and, you know. Yeah, there's always... Oh, which people don't have... Cosmic Cow. Get a guy. You got a guy, you got a guy. Yeah, there's always leaks, which is kind of funny. Oh, wait, there's more room over here to build something? Whoa. Look at this nice plot of land that I can use. Oh, here's the Centrum. Okay. Let's put the price at 0 so people will ride it. Oops. Okay. We got that. Which was it like every ride he was saying was like a bunch of baloney or like one particular park? Yeah, there's always somebody looking for attention. There's always people like, oh yeah, da 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 da. That happens all the time. Stupid, yeah. Well, we know not many people are gonna ride that. $11 they want me to charge to ride that stupid thing? I wouldn't pay $1. Message it to me in the email. But I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta take a shower. I gotta get up. This guy's coming to septic in the morning. I will be back tomorrow night. We're gonna do another Planet Coaster tomorrow night. We gotta keep rocking these things before I go away for 2 weeks. So if you're gonna be a loser like me on a Friday night and not go anywhere, come hang out. But I'll be back tomorrow night. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll build some new coasters and stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Keep on coasting.